Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the channel for another video this week. If you're new here, my name is GeranikaMycia, but all my friends call me G. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back this week and clicking on my face. Now if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the good stuff, okay? Make sure to follow me over on Instagram, girl, for all of the fabulous updates. Then come back each week for weekly uploads. So as we start off the new year, I thought this video would be super helpful and informative, especially for those of you who are trying to revamp your wardrobe. I get so many questions on, gee, how do I restart my wardrobe? How do I update or upgrade my wardrobe? If you are in the market to revamp your wardrobe, I always tell people the first place you need to start is with your basics. Your basics is kind of like the foundation of your wardrobe. When buying basics, you just want pieces that have longevity in your wardrobe. So if you're in the market to revamp your wardrobe and you want to just start from scratch, this video is for you, my girl. Now for this video, I kind of really wanted to go in depth and tell you guys all of the tips and all of the things that I did when I was revamping my wardrobe. And this is also something that I kind of like take inventory yearly, especially like the beginning / end of the year. That's when I kind of like look at my basics, see if I need to throw anything out, see if I need to replace anything. So if you see me looking down, I'm reading because for this video I had to take notes because I wanted to stay on track, okay? What are basics? Basics are 25 to 50 pieces of clothing and shoes that are able to be interchangeable in your wardrobe. These pieces can also create looks on their own. Now, when it comes to basics, you don't need a lot of items and it's kind of like minimal to a certain extent. So that's kind of like just to narrow down what are basics. When you're shopping for basics, you're not really shopping for the statement pieces and the wow factors. You are looking for foundation pieces, pieces that are going to be in your wardrobe and you can mix and match and reach for them for any occasion, any reason, any situation. Now just a few tips when shopping for basics. The first tip that literally pops in my head is going to be focus on the quality. Focus on the quality in every area of your life, but especially with the basics. When you focus on the quality of your basics and you're not going for just any old thing, you are literally going to want to save so much money because you're not going to be constantly rebuying these pieces. You want pieces that are going to have longevity and just you can wash them and use them over and over and over again, and you're not constantly buying the same thing. So focus on the quality. Do not worry about how many you have because like I said, when buying basics, you do not need a lot of pieces. It's 25 to 50 pieces. So you don't need 15 different tank tops, you know? So focus on the quality because that's going to, one, save you a lot of money. And also when you have quality pieces in your wardrobe, especially basics, it's just going to elevate any look in any situation. So focus on the quality. Tip number 2, stay away from graphic tees, patterns, prints, all of those things. You want to stay away from that. Basics are basic for a reason. That's why we call them basic. You don't want anything, just solid colors. So stay away from the prints and textures and the graphic tees. That's not really a basic. So you want to just plain solid color items. If you're buying denim, you want to keep the rips and the distressing to a minimum. Next tip, keep the colors solid and neutral. So when I say solid and neutral, I'm talking about your blacks, your whites, your neutrals, earth tones, browns, navy blues, and the grays. That is what you want when you're looking for basic pieces. You do not need hot pinks and neon yellows. You want solid neutral colors so you can, like I said, be interchangeable with other things in your wardrobe, girl. The next tip is don't be afraid to spend a little coin, girl. Don't be afraid to spend a little more than you're used to spending because I promise you, you may spend a little more than you're used to spending or a lot more. I don't know your finances, but I promise you, in the long haul, you're going to save money. I promise you guys, I don't know the last time I purchased basics because when I was revamping my wardrobe and I purchased nice quality basics, they were a little pricey, but it's been about 2 years now and I do not buy basics at all, and all of my basics still look amazing. So do not be afraid to spend a little bit more coin, girl. Next tip, when shopping for basics, you are not looking for overwhelming, bright, colorful statement pieces. Like I said, basics are basic for a reason. So this is not your time to buy your sequins and your feathers and all of those type of things. Basics, we're keeping it basic, okay? So that's what you're doing when you are building the foundation of the wardrobe. Buying your statement pieces, you will get to that point, but I promise you, if you follow these steps, focus on basics only, you will thank me, girl. Now the last tip is going to be, don't be afraid to shop in the men's section. Men's section, men's stores, I promise y'all, when it comes to the men's section, ladies, do not sleep on the men's section. I find some of my favorite denim cutoff shorts, if I want the boyfriend fit, or oversized shirts, or even fitted shirts in the men's section. Some of my favorite basics has literally come from like the men's section. So do not be afraid to shop in the men's section, girl, because listen, they got some good quality pieces over there too. All right, so now that we got the tips out of the way, I want to kind of like break down each category of clothing, so when you're shopping you can keep these items in mind when you're shopping for basics. So we're going to start off with tops. When you are in the store looking for different tops, these are the tops that you kind of want to focus on. I'm going to say plain t-shirts, blouses, white button-ups, of course. Like, what is a wardrobe without a white button-up? You need them. I would say multiple, okay? Bodysuits, camis, cardigans, sweaters, and trench coats. These are the pieces that I was focusing on the most when I was revamping my wardrobe. And to this day, like I keep saying, the pieces that I purchased, I still have them. But all of the things that I just named, these are pieces that literally, if you have nothing in your wardrobe, these pieces can literally be changed in and out and create multiple looks. So that's really the purpose of basics. So let me just name these one more time. You want to look for plain t-shirts, no graphic tees, no prints, no labels, none of that. You want to look for blouses. Now with blouses, I like to say buy things that fits your personal style. So that's kind of like when you get to have a little more fun, but keep it like plain and simple. White button-ups, you can always find them at Zara. That's where I get most of mine from, because I find they have really good quality ones. And if I can, I'm going to link the ones down below that I absolutely love. You want to do bodysuits, you can do Skims, you can do NORDSTORMs have really good bodysuits. I don't own Skims, so I can't really speak on them. Zara have some good bodysuits that I still have to this day, but you want quality, okay? Always focus on quality. But NORDSTORM, listen, when it comes to basics, NORDSTORMs is definitely one of the places that I just, girl, I live for. Camis, cardigans, and sweaters. I say camis. When I say cami, spaghetti strap shirts. I like to get those because I find they look super good under blazers and jackets. Like sometimes you don't want like a stuffy t-shirt or something under your blazer. So camis come in handy for that. And I got all of my camis from Zara. And to this day, y'all, I washed them and they are amazing. I got them back in 2020 and girl, amazing, because I think the quality on those were like a silk blend. Girl, chef's kiss. Now moving on to bottoms. When you're shopping for basic bottoms, I like to say black tailored trousers is definitely going to be that one piece that you want to spend a nice amount of money on. You don't have to, it don't have to be super expensive, but I like to spend extra on my black pants because I wear them the most. And I said tailored because when something is tailored for you and your body and it just fits properly, girl, that's instantly right there going to take your look for like from 0 to 1,000. Tailored items, tailored garments, girl, chef's kiss. Ever since I've been getting my clothes tailored, it's just kind of like a game changer, and I just cannot live without buying something and tweaking it in some way to fit me and my body type. Girl, listen, tailored black pants, you definitely need them. So it's black tailored trousers, light pants. When I say light, you can have a light pair of trousers, you can have a light pair of silk pants. It just depends on your personal style, but this is kind of like a general statement. So black tailored trousers, light pants, you can do a neutral cargo, midi skirts, pencil skirts, mid-wash denim, and black or white denim. Now moving on to dresses. Now with dresses, it's a little tricky. I like to tell people, get things that fit your body type. Of course, get solid colors like black, whites, neutrals, like I said, but also get things that fit your personality. I feel like with dresses, you can have like a little more fun, you can be a little more flirty, you can be a little more reserved. It just depends on your personal style. So with dresses, I just like to say have fun, get pieces that fit your body properly, get pieces that fits your personal style, but just make sure they're a solid color. Moving on to shoes. Shoes is also something that can be a little subjective because it also depends on the person and their wardrobe, personal style, and what they also want in their wardrobe. So what I'm going to do is just share how I broke down my shoes when I was kind of like rebuilding my wardrobe, because for those of you who don't know, a few years ago, not even a few, it's been a while now, maybe 2016, I literally went in my wardrobe, y'all. I threw everything out. I only had my work clothes that I was working at Saks at the time. Anything else, I threw it away. Down to shoes, I sold all my handbags. I wanted nothing. I started over from scratch. So this is how I rebuilt. The first thing I was focusing on, sandals. I was looking for sandals or slides. It depends on your personality, your personal style, that can go with anything. That's why I have so many Hermes Oran sandals, because for me in my wardrobe, the Oran sandal is my basic. Now, when it comes to sandals, I also feel like you have a little more wiggle room to have a little more fun, because you don't have to just stick with neutrals. I would definitely say stick with solid colors, but you can have a little more fun. You can add metallics, you can add a little more color, but just also get things that you know for sure it will go seamlessly in your wardrobe and you're going to actually reach for it. And when it comes to boots, you want to stick to your blacks and browns and blues, kind of like the color palette that I kept telling you guys about, but also buy things that fits your style. Like right now for me, a neutral boot in my closet right now is anything patent leather that's black. That's like a neutral. I'm like on a high right now. Or something that has multiple colors, maybe like a white, a brown, black, kind of like my Dior boots that I showed you guys. That can be in my wardrobe a neutral boot. With shoes, I just feel like you have a little more wiggle room to kind of like play around and be a little more expressive and have fun. Now with flats, I'm not really a flats girl. I want to be so bad, but I don't have really cute, dainty ankles. But I feel like in your wardrobe, every person need a pair of loafers. I have the Gucci Princetown loafers. I don't get to wear them as much, but I know that is a pair of shoes that's going to be in my wardrobe. And girl, I can be going on an interview. I can be going, I don't know, to the mall. You can be doing anything. A pair of Gucci loafers will literally be in your wardrobe forever. What I love about the Gucci loafer is even when those shoes look old and worn down, girl, they still look good. I feel like the Gucci loafers actually look better as they age. So the Gucci loafers, Princetown loafers is in black. That is something. Oh well, you can get them in, I think they have cream and brown also. It just depends on your preference. The longevity of that shoe, you can literally buy it now and have it 20 years from now. That is a shoe that just ages well in anybody's wardrobe. It's just a classic piece to have. And if you're not a Gucci loafer girl, you want something a little more edgy, because the Gucci loafer is a little more preppy. I would definitely say try the Prada loafers, because the Prada loafers, I feel like they're here to stay. That's going to be also a timeless piece. The Prada loafers, I feel like they're a little more chunky. They have a little more edge. So like I said, if you're not a Gucci loafer girl, you don't want that academia look, definitely go for the Prada loafers. But any type of loafer, a loafer is definitely needed in the wardrobe. Now moving into heels. Heels is also a place where you can have a little more fun, but I would definitely say focus on pumps. That's a neutral color. You can do a barely there sandal. I feel like every woman needs a pair of pumps and a barely there sandal. A barely there sandal, girl, she's gonna take you through it, okay? You can literally pick up that shoe and wear it 1,000 times with 500 different outfits. That is something that you're gonna just constantly wear and wear and wear and wear and wear. So pumps and barely there sandals are definitely considered a basic heel in a wardrobe. Now the last shoe I have on my list is sneakers. Now with sneakers, for me in my wardrobe, I only buy black and white sneakers because it just fits in my wardrobe, especially when buying luxury or designer sneakers, which I only allow myself one luxury or designer sneaker per year. I like to focus on just black and white because it can be interchangeable with anything, and I don't have to think about, okay, how could I style this? Nope, they just flow seamlessly with anything in my wardrobe. So if you ever see me wearing a designer sneaker, it's most likely gonna be black or white. But I feel like with sneakers, also another place where you can have a little more fun. Just buy you some cute chic sneakers. You can get some Golden Goose. Saint Laurent have some cute sneakers. The Gucci Ace sneaker is a timeless classic piece. To this day, I still want a pair because I just feel like white sneakers with a little oomph, a little zhuzh to them, girl, classic in a wardrobe. I'm moving into shopping. I'm going to share with you guys just a few places that I like to shop, especially when I was looking for my basics. This is like the list of places that I was definitely checking out. The first place is definitely going to be Nordstrom's. Please, ladies, stop sleeping on Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's is going to be your friend. They have sales. Sometimes they have a sale on top of a sale, and also you're going to get good quality pieces, sometimes luxury or designer pieces, and you can also, I believe if you're like a member or something, you can add up points. So Nordstrom's is going to be your best friend. Next, I have Aritzia. Aritzia is a place that you can also get amazing pieces on trend. I'm not going to say affordable, but Aritzia can be a little pricey. I'm not going to sit here and hold you. Aritzia can be a little pricey, but I do feel like a lot of the pieces that I have purchased from Aritzia, it's been worth it. I wash these pieces, they don't look dingy, and they just always look luxe and just zhuzhed up. So Aritzia is definitely a place that I would say check out because they have amazing things. And what I like about Aritzia also, they have like this line that it's very thick and it has a lot of stretch, but it's double lined. So I would definitely recommend Aritzia for basics. Now if we're talking fast fashions, I would say Mango and Zara. You can go to Saks. Now with Saks, when I'm looking for basics, I always go to the contemporary section because they always have nice basics, and in the contemporary section they also have sales over there. So definitely check out the contemporary section in like Neiman's or Saks because you can definitely find nice basic pieces from like different brands. Now, some of my personal favorite places to buy my basics will be the Frankie Shop, Alexander Wang, Helmut Lang, and The Row. When I was shopping for my basics, that was like my go-to place to like really just go crazy and get like amazing basics. And to this day, I'm still loving those basics. And if we're being honest, another place that I would definitely recommend is Rihanna. I have so many pieces from Rihanna, and that brand is just, girl, to die for. Their pieces are amazing, size inclusive, and they also are double lined. Anything that's double lined, me personally, I like it because I don't like to have like things that are see-through, and I find when brands do the double line, it just looks so lush and plush. So for the most part, that's all I really have for this video. These are literally all of the things that I set down when I was revamping my wardrobe. This is kind of like the list that I set down and wrote out what I wanted to focus on, because I feel like when you have an idea of what your wardrobe needs, when you're going shopping, it's so much easier to be intentional because you know, okay, right now I don't need that, I need this, I need to focus on basics, I need to focus on this, and this. And even with my wardrobe, like now on casual days, it's so easy for me to pull out like maybe one of my Rihanna t-shirts and put on a pair of high-waisted trousers with a pair of Oran sandals, and that's literally pieces from my my basic wardrobe. I hope this video was helpful, especially right now, the new year. I feel like this is the perfect time to glow up, girl. Glow up your wardrobe, everything, okay? And revamp, okay? Zhuzh it up. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any other questions that I did not answer, I feel like for the most part with basics, I answered everything. But if I did not, comment down below and I'll see you in the comments, girl. So if you enjoyed this video, my girl, do not forget to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you girls in the next video.